What's up, friends? This is Manni and welcome back to another CoD mobile video here, looking at the best weapon in the game, the Grau 5.56, and comparing it to a not so popular AK-47, and also looking at the differences between these weapons. What makes it such a difference? The TTK, the time to kill that the Grau 5.56 has, is a lot shorter or faster than the AK-47, and we're gonna see this here in this video in a split screen comparison. And later, let's just show you a few moments with the AK first before we jump into the Grau 5.56. And what you'll see a lot is this bouncing crosshair. If you're paying attention to it and if you're actually playing the game, you're used to other weapons that are more stable. The AK-47 has one of the bigger recoil systems in the game, with more vertical and horizontal recoil. In other words, the crosshair simply jumps much more around while you're auto firing it, and you'll have to compensate a lot more yourself for that kind of recoil. And here you saw, for example, the IRC-1 basically making a kill with 4 hits that barely had any noticeable recoil whatsoever. So let's split screen these, and you see right here the damage of the ICR-1 is much faster, leads to a kill than the AK-47, and that was not the Grau 5.56. That was another weapon that is not considered the best one in the game right now. What you see me use right now is the Grau 5.56, and from this point on you're gonna see the best weapon in action until the end of this video. Let's have a comparison between those two, right? The Grau on the left and the AK-47 to the right. And you see the time to kill on the Grau was a lot faster. And in a game where every split seconds counts, even adding on top certain desyncs between mobile devices and you know, one device to the other across the planet, each split second is a very important and winning or losing defining factor. And what you've seen here between the AK and the Grau was not a few split seconds, that was actually an entire shot. That was simply not necessary, that the AK just took additional time for to score the kill. And that is only the time to kill. We're not even taking into account here that the AK jumps around much more, is much more likely to miss shots due to spreading of projectiles that the Grau simply doesn't really have. The Grau is also, by the way, same as the AK, not fully maxed when it comes to the attachments. There's a lot more you can do to stabilize it a little better. We're using a medium setup basically here. I simply at this point don't even have the best things unlocked yet, but the difference is drastic. I can tell you from first experience, someone playing first-person shooters all his life, most importantly, by the way, Modern Warfare, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 1, and yeah, I can tell you this weapon is so obviously better than the AK-47 that there's no question about it. Which one you should run if you have both to choose from. If winning is what matters to you, which, by the way, for me is not the most important thing in the game. I enjoy running certain builds, having a weapon in my hand that I can recognize from the real world that feels good, and honestly, the recoil on the AK-47 feels a lot more realistic in that way compared to the Grau, which is basically like a heavy machine gun on a tripod mount that is almost not moving at all when firing full auto. I mean, look at this. You can just just snap on someone, hit the fire button, and they just take every single hit because your crosshair is not going to bounce off of them. And you don't have to do much in order to compensate for any recoil the weapon might have, ending up in extremely short TTKs and well, time to kills, and of course some high efficiency play, together with lots of ammo capacity. And yeah, so to make this short, those of you who told me even in previous videos here that the Grau is currently the one weapon that I should really try and look at because it is the best one, I also see it used by most players right now, and it seems to obviously be the case. Nonetheless, I still think that any weapon can be used very well in Call of Duty. I don't think there's any weapon in the game that underperforms so much that it's useless. You can make any weapon work, especially if you've got the skills for it, and I enjoy really playing around with different setups and trying different builds, and just enjoying a certain variety instead of running what's best. I can make any weapon work, so why not, right? And I also started unlocking sniper rifles now, which, by the way, is going to be another video, and I find it weird that you start unlocking sniper rifles. I think you have to reach level 15 or something with them, or 14, until you get the first scope for them. That is really awkward, and if I was here Call of Duty Mobile responsible for it in some way, I would make it so that scopes are available from the first level. I mean, it's a freaking sniper rifle. What point is there to using snipers without a scope? There's 0 point to running it that way, but anyways, I am still in the process of unlocking things, and I'm starting with the, I think the SKS was the first one that I had to start with, and so you'll get another sniper video sometime coming soon, or whatever, not another, I haven't made one before, so you'll get a sniper video sometime coming up. And I'm trying to go for some kind of bolt action rifle probably, because they kill in one hit and also require a bit more finesse on your part. You can't miss shots, because if you do, you're probably dead, right? And so I like that. I like the trade-off of having the chance to kill in one hit by trading in the survivability if you don't hit, right? It's an interesting thing. Every weapon has its pros and cons, and you'll feel that better. You'll feel that nowhere better than with bolt action rifles in the game. And sniping is still one of my most favorite things. Like I've said in many videos before, clan sniper is what I was in, you know, Modern Warfare 1 back in the days. That was my job in the 5-on-1s. Because you'd be playing the game in a modded state where certain league conditions are activated. So like a ranked mode, basically. And that means that any team of 5 players can only have one sniper, for example. And should probably have one sniper. If you're giving up on that role, you're giving up on a lot of potential power, because not very rarely did I score 3 or 4 kills in the first seconds of gameplay, because often maps like, for example, Crossfire over the streets, they allow you to snipe 2 or 3 guys very quickly if you have the accuracy for it, and so any team would run one sniper in most cases, unless a few very special maps where they were very inefficient or so. And yeah, so sniping definitely is something for me to that I enjoy, and that I'll be doing with you in one of the upcoming videos. So if you like this content, ladies and gents, you haven't yet watched my channel before, you just found it, or you just generally like to see more of it, consider subscribing. I'll appreciate it, and I'll keep you fed with more mobile content going forward. Next to War Robots here on the channel, I just enjoy first-person shooters too much to not play them, yeah. One thing though, what you're seeing right now looks like amazing gameplay, but I do have to say in this match there were quite a few bots, and I don't know what to do about it. It seems like I can't safely rule out bots in the gameplay. In the most videos I show you are the ones where I don't have bots, because I don't want to give you boring bot gameplay. But it's really difficult to rule them out. Is there something I can do to not have the bots in? Is there something? I'm already playing ranked, which I think increases the chance of not having bots, but I don't seem to be able to find an option that gives me a playstyle without any bots at all. I don't want to ask myself, was that a real player or did I just beat a bot? You know, it destroys the fun for me. So if there's a way to play without bots, please let me know. Anyways, thanks for watching, catch you in the next one, and Manni signing off.